All right, so this presentation is going to be on competitive intelligence and value narratives in air quality monitoring. This is by Nick, Andrew, and I. So just a little overview. Air pollution is a major issue in many urban areas, and accurate monitoring plays a huge role in addressing environmental equity. Baldwin Wallace developed low-cost Internet of Things, or IoT sensor, to measure air quality at the neighborhood level. The purpose of this project was to explore how competitive intelligence can help Baldwin Wallace position this innovation effectively in the market. Our goal was to understand how data and technology can connect with social value, empowering communities with information that drives healthier decisions and fair environmental policies. So understanding competitive intelligence is what we're going to talk about on this slide. So competitive intelligence is the process of gathering, analyzing, and applying information about competitors, markets, and external factors to make better decisions. In Baldwin Wallace's case, researchers use CI to identify key weaknesses in the EPA's AirNow system, which provides broad-level regional data, but not neighborhood-level accuracy. BW's IoT sensors found significant differences in air quality, even within a 4-mile radius, revealing pollution inequalities tied to things like historic redlining and industrial zoning. This insight led to real results. Baldwin Wallace secured a $146,676 National Science Foundation grant to expand the sensor network, strengthen faculty and student research, and deepen community engagement. So here we see CI not just as research, but as a strategy that transforms information into innovation. All right, so through our analysis, we examined 5 major US-based organizations working in air quality monitoring, and we're going to look at this through the competitor landscape of US air quality firms compared to Baldwin Wallace. So Project Canary first focuses on real-time industrial emission tracking, but they do have a high cost as a weakness. Then Aircuity uses an AI for indoor monitoring and energy efficiency, but they have a limited outdoor scope. And then IBM applies artificial intelligence and predictive analytics to citywide air data, but they have a complexity and privacy risk. Then we have Honeywell, who designs IoT-enabled particulate sensors calibrated through large networks, but they have sensor degradation. And then we have Kansas State University, who specializes in scientific research on particulate matter, but they have limited scalability. Each company has distinct strengths, for example, IBM's scalability and Honeywell's accuracy, but Baldwin Wallace stands out by focusing on community impact rather than industrial compliance. While others target corporations or governments, Baldwin Wallace's sensors make environmental data accessible, local, and affordable. All right, so now on this slide, we're just going to talk about a little bit of value narratives. So in business-to-business marketing, a value narrative explains why your offering matters, how it improves outcomes or creates unique benefits. Baldwin Wallace's value narrative is our IoT sensor network delivers real-time, fine-grained air quality data at a fraction of traditional costs, exposing hidden pollution disparities and empowering communities to make data-driven decisions that promote health and social justice. This sets Baldwin Wallace apart from its competitors. Project Canary emphasizes compliance, and IBM focuses on analytics. Baldwin Wallace builds its story around social impact and accessibility. That narrative helps position Baldwin Wallace not as a tech company, but as a bridge between science and community empowerment, using innovation to drive equity and awareness. Last slide here, we're going to talk about how Baldwin Wallace can apply its value narrative to real-world partnerships. So since this project began in Cleveland, Ohio, one opportunity is to collaborate with the Cleveland Office of Sustainability or the environmental program managers who oversee city planning. BW could also partner with Case Western Reserve University, local environmental engineering firms like AECOM Cleveland to expand the network. Looking forward, cities such as Chicago, which recently deployed more than 270 sensors, show strong potential for collaboration. By combining competitive intelligence with a strong value narrative, Baldwin Wallace can transform a research project into a sustainable community-driven initiative. The project demonstrates how understanding the market, studying competitors, and telling a clear story can turn academic innovation into a real-world solution that benefits people directly. In conclusion, this project shows that competitive intelligence is far more than data analysis. It's about seeing what others are doing, identifying gaps, and bringing something better to the table. Baldwin Wallace's air quality monitoring network stands out because it merges technical innovation with social purpose, creating a model for how universities can lead in environmental technology while making a real difference in their communities.